Bakit mas malaki ang medical allowances ng ibang GOCC? 35K per year from year 2025 and every year thereafter. Answer, kasi po friends, based po ito sa ATI or Authority to Implement ng CPCS2 ng mga GOCC. Ito po, Rate of Annual Medical Allowance. Ito yung nakuha natin na information, no? Galing sa GCG, Governance Commission for Government-Owned and Controlled Corporation. So according sa GCG, the medical allowance for each qualified employee shall be based on the GOCC's CPCS2 category and tier and shall not exceed the maximum allowable amounts per annum starting for fiscal year 2025 and every year thereafter as provided below. So kung category 1, yung office ninyo na nabilong, tapos walang tier, not applicable, 7,000 lang po ang medical allowance sa mga NGA or National Government Agencies. Whereas kung category 2 and 3, tapos tier 1 po ang office ninyo, 10,000 per employee ang ma-receive na medical allowance per year. Kung category 2 and 3, tier 2, 15,000. Category 2 and 3 again, tier 3, 20,000 per employee. Category 2 and 3, tier 4, 27,000. And category 2 and 3, tier 5, 35,000 per employee. So, alamin ninyo, friends, kung anong category kayo or tier, based po yan sa ATI or Authority to Implement from GCG again. So, mas malaki yung ma-receive ninyo if category 2 and 3 kayo, tier 5. Imagine, 35,000 per year po yan. Ibig sabihin, starting this year, 2025, siguro by December, ma-release na ito. Then, next year and year thereafter. So, maganda ito na benefit, no? Additional benefit sa mga government employees under GOCC. So, sino-sino ba sila? So, to name a few, PhilHealth, SSS, GSIS, Pag-ibig, NHMFC, and DBP, to name a few. Congratulations, friends! Very good news po ito sa inyo. So, keep watching my YouTube channel, friends. Lahat ng mga good news ng mga government employees, bigyan natin or mag-create tayo ng video for update. Alright? Please like, share this video, and subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you, God bless, and 2 thumbs up.